Hi Taurus, and welcome to your reading for April 15th to 30th, 2020. This is a general reading. It's going to be concentrating on what is most important for you to know during this time of April 15th to 30th. If you like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comments below. I like to go with the cards that just happen to fly out, because those are the ones I feel that are most trying to speak to us at the moment. So in the current position that came out here is the Two of Pentacles. So for you, Taurus, you could be juggling finances, trying to keep things balanced in your life there with that Two of Pentacles at the present, your current situation. So just trying to balance a couple of different aspects of your life, whether it be finances and work life, and finding that balance. So the next card we're going to be looking at is going to be what's influencing this. So what is helpful or challenging in this situation, with this current situation of you kind of juggling things, trying to keep balance with everything's going on with you, with finances and work potentially. So we'll see what card comes out for us for what's influencing you at this current time, Taurus. So the King of Swords came out. King of Swords can be someone in law or in the justice system that's working, can represent a person. It can also represent trying to use logic over your emotions. So trying to be logical, and this person doesn't really wear their heart on their sleeve. They use their logic and their mind to make decisions, as opposed to using their heart or their emotions. This represents air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So you could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So we're just going to look now in the past issues. So what is the base of this situation of this juggling? So you could be getting help from this air sign. They're helping you maybe make logical decisions based on how you're finding balance and things like that. And for past issues, we have the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is something that you've started to work at, like kind of like a passion project, and you've laid the groundwork, but there's still more work to do, and you're kind of waiting for the benefits or reaping the rewards of this situation in the past. In your immediate past will be the next card we're looking at. So in the immediate past, we'll see what comes out for you, Taurus. So in the immediate past, you have the Magician. The Magician is the master manifester. So you're manifesting something. This card reminds you that you have all the tools to get what you want. You're manifesting this situation here in the immediate past. So what is behind you? So that initial spark, that initial thought to put things into action is what is behind you. So what are your overall thoughts and regarding this current situation of this juggling and trying to find balance? What are your that one wanted to turn over. So this is the Four of Wands. So this is happiness, marriage, stable home, contentment, and just being overall. For some, it's a marriage card. You see these two people here. They have a little person, and it's complete contentment, but also there is still more work to be done. But you're kind of happy where you are at right now. Sorry, that's too many cards. We'll take this one that flew out for the immediate future, however, is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands, it represents feeling burdened in the immediate future. So feeling burdened, and you can see that moon there. So potentially since the full moon, or maybe at the new moon coming up on the 22nd, you'll feel the height of this feeling burdened. But this also reminds you to ask others for help to take this weight off also. So that 10 of Wands. Next card we're going to look at is your fears or your concerns regarding the situation. So you're afraid of just taking a break and taking a rest and just letting it go, and just, you know, keep your guard up, but you're still afraid of maybe just taking it easy and rest and recuperation. So you're fearful of just kind of taking it easy and not getting things done at this moment. And so your environmental factors, or how others potentially could see you at this moment, Taurus. We'll just find a card for how others could potentially see you at this moment. Card that's flipped over there. Yeah, that's too many again. So how others see you at this moment. There we go. So others see you as the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is the hero card. You can see there's one against many here, but this person is firmly standing their ground. So they are standing up for what they believe in. They're standing up for what they believe is right. So others are seeing you as kind of like a hero and standing up for what you believe in there with that 7 of Wands. The next card we'll be looking at is, what are your hopes? So what are your hopes, Taurus? What do you really wish for? What are you really wishing for here? Oh, goodness, that's too many again. Just wants all kinds to fly out for you today. So what are you really wishing for, Taurus, in this situation? Let's see what wants to come out for you, for what you really wish for. What are your hopes, Taurus, for this time period, for this April 15th to 30th, 2020? What are your hopes? Here's one that flew out before that pile landed. So we'll have a look at it. And the 5 of Cups. So the 5 of Cups represents crying over spilt milk. It's being kind of not looking for, not seeing what we have, and kind of looking at our losses. So in your hopes position, I would perceive this to be, is you hope to be grateful for what you have. You hope to have that gratitude for what you still have, and not being able to not kind of look too much into the past and look at what you've lost, would be your hopes in this situation. So now we'll just see what the outcome is. What is your potential outcome for this time period of April 15th to 30th for you, Taurus? That one wanted to flip right out, didn't it? It's Judgment. So Judgment is basically karma. This one is, sometimes you might have to make a decision here, but it also represents getting what you want and having to make a decision in a situation to do that. We'll get some clarifying cards from this Rider-Waite to clarify that outcome for you, Taurus. What the outcome is the Judgment card. I'm just gonna clarifier card, or a couple clarifier cards for that one. A couple that want to jump right out there for you, Taurus. We'll go with these that fell. So we got the Wheel of Fortune and the 4 of Swords. So again, the 4 of Swords come out. So this is rest and recuperation, and this is the card of also destiny. So karma with destiny, and so basically you might be forced to just start taking it easy. This way you might get your fears realized there a little bit, with being forced into a situation where you have to take it easy. Just going to ask for some cards of advice also from this Rider-Waite Tarot. Just some cards of advice for Taurus during this time. I'll just ask for some cards of advice for April 15th to 30th. Well, there we go. So we have the Six of Swords that came out and the Six of Wands. So 2 sixes. So this is basically moving on to the next step, moving past conflict to calmer waters. Kind of have a lot. This reminds you to have faith that things are going to improve, and also to have that self-esteem and that self-worth, that it's going to be okay going forward. And just one more card of advice for Taurus. So just know that you are held in high regard. So to try and have your own self-esteem, look at that a little bit more positively. And then the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands here, you can see here that he's got the Two of Wands and he's looking out to the future. So it also reminds you to look to the future. Don't focus on the past. This is kind of repetitive information from before. So don't focus on the past. Look to your future, because you're starting on a new journey and a path. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. If you like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you in May.